Technical analysis overview. So I thought what I'd do is start on the pound USD and then go on to the Euro USD, then I'd go through the others. But I'll only do the H1, the hourly view, because if I change the time frame, there's a good chance it might not compile the data correctly, and it's just a brand new installation of this indicator and a brand new broker, so there might be data issues if I change the time frame. So we'll just stick to H1. So the pound USD, the cable rate, we've got a strong diagonal above that started on the 7th of January. Yeah, that's right. So you can see how it hit that, and we're now above. And so it's a bearish ABCD, A, B, C, D. Now at that point, that's the D, so that's the sell. But this will invalidate if price comes up above 13127. If it does, then it negates this bearish technical bias. And as you see, we've broken the pitchfork, and this is the channel. So you see that those dotted lines, they equate to Fibonacci. So we're above that. So 13082. So it's worth monitoring. And just make it a quick one on each one. The Euro USD, bearish ABCD, is similar, strong diagonal, but we're not getting anywhere close to breaking it. And so you'd want to check the sentiment for this, and then compare the sentiment for the pound USD, and you'd know why they're doing what they're doing. Yeah, so there's levels there: 110.91, 110.78, and it looks quite heavy on the hourly. And there's those levels there. You might need to pause the video, but yeah, potentially bounce, but it's an unknown tomorrow really. And also note where we are with current price with there, that low. So that's the 10th of Jan. So that's probably quite key. Lots of buying activity there that caused that zigzag up. So there's your levels to keep an eye on, and check the market profile as well and see if you match. So what I've actually done, I've got the Zoop on one part of the screen and market profile on the other side on my large monitor. So this is on my computer. My laptop's connected to my large screen. So yeah, if you can fit the two together, it's really powerful. So yeah, combine the two. So yeah, it looks quite bearish. You can see there's quite a lot of selling going on. Dollar Swiss got a median pitchfork resistance at 97.17. We've broken the channel, the descending channel, those dotted lines. That's calculated from that low to that low. It's a bearish Gartley. So that will invalidate if we crack that level 97.62. And that's resistance, and that's your support. There's a confluence of support there because that's your upper shift channel support, and then it's your 38.2. So this is measured on Fibonacci. So that's your 0%, that's your 100%, there's your 50%, the median line, there's your 38.2. If you draw, just look along, there we go, and it hits that. So if you were to take this trade, that would be a good place for your stop, or slightly below. So it's double confluence. But this isn't obeying the sentiment, which is a bit annoying. But obviously there's probably the Swiss is selling off a little bit because of the markets. So that's that. Dollar yen. Zoom out. Wait for it to format. Move it along. So zoom out again. Right, so you might have seen this on the Telegram, but I was saying it's slightly overextended and looks like we're tracking this pitchfork now. Supports here at 109.54, resistance at 110.06. It's a bullish sequence, so it's sold off a lot. And that's your D, that's where you'd buy because it made X, A, B, C, D. And look at that rally. So there's your resistance there too. It's 110.29, and like before, I said before, check the sentiment and stuff, and then you get a better idea. Ascending channel, descending main. So yeah, Euro yen. Let's zoom out again. Let's escape on that. So if you do ever get the super indicator, pressing escape, it tells you what the harmonic is up there. It's quite cool. Zoom out. Right, so bullish sequence did a similar thing to the dollar yen. See how it sold off, and it became a buy at D, X, A, B, C, D. So you'd want to check your harmonics and stuff. And the reason how that became a D is because it's a Fibonacci extension of one of these zigzags. It could be without the XA. I haven't calculated it, but that's how it says it's a buy, because it's calculated the fibs. And it's got an ascending channel because it measures the established higher high, and then it projects a hypothetical higher low. Yeah. So there's your median line. There's your 38.2, and there's your 61.8. See how they equate to fibs on the diagonal. So really powerful. Potential bounce here, maybe. But like I was saying, check your market profile and you'd have a better idea. Kiwi, we've got a descending pitchfork. Press escape on that. We'll zoom out. And again. So it's bullish ABCD, and that breaks if we crack that level, 65.74. But yeah, it's quite a bearish descending channel, and that shift channel is descending too, those dotted lines. So yeah, ideally I'd like to show you the other time frames, but might cause some formatting issues because it's a brand new installation. Gold, we've got pitchfork break. Zoom out. Quite a strong pitchfork descending, but as I say, we're broken above. So if you keep an eye on 1555, 1561, and that ABCD invalidates if we crack above 1572. So we're not that far away. If we do go above, we'll also be above the diagonal. So that's something to keep in mind. Dollar CAD. Now we've got the Bank of Canada interest rate decision, so this would be a key one. I think this is going to be very volatile. So we've got an ascending pitchfork, an ascending channel, an ascending diagonal. So 130.63 would be your level that you'd be interested in if you're just scalping on the intraday. Look for that level that needs to hold, 130.32. Zoom out again, perhaps. Yeah, it's got an ascending channel and ascending pitchfork. So yeah, see what happens with that interest rate decision. It should be quite interesting. I think it's probably going to whipsaw a lot, and we'll see what happens. But it needs to hold above that diagonal, ideally, technically anyway. Australian dollar, it's doing a similar thing to the other dollar pairs. So we've got a descending pitchfork, descending channel, and we've got a descending diagonal, which we can draw. But you can see it anyway, don't really need to draw it. So that's that. So I'm not sure what that fib's for. Strange. And as promised on the Telegram, I'll just talk about the Swiss yen. Let's go to the hourly. Already covered already. But yeah, we've got an ascending channel and bearish sequence up here. They're your levels to keep an eye on. 112.84, 113.13. So that's easy to remember. Ascending pitchfork, slightly ascending. You can tell because of the angle there. And on the H4, so that seems to be formatting okay. Bullish ABCD, A, B. No, yeah, it's bullish. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, so that needs to hold at 112.87, and that wraps up a 10-minute video. The time goes really quick when I'm making these. Hopefully those levels come in handy, And don't forget, this is free at the moment, the MetaTrader ZOOP indicator. So it's worth a download. And if you subscribe, you can get this pretty cool profile that I've made. So that's it. And yeah, have a good, successful day. And I'll speak to you soon.